Hello and good morning to all my lovely students out there. I welcome you all for today's English class. Students, as you all know that we have covered up the topic of the PT2 portion, right? From the workbook and the textbook. So in today's class, we will do revision and I would like to do the revision on the topic adverbs and its kinds. So what is the learning outcome of today's class? In today's class, you'll be able to recall back the concept of adverbs and all its different kinds, and you will have a clear concept. And if you have any doubts regarding the topic, you'll be able to clarify it. All right, students, so let's get started. So, first and foremost, let us recall back what are adverbs. As you know, nouns are called as naming words, verbs are called as action verbs, adjectives are called as describing words, and adverbs are words that describes or say more about verbs and adjectives. So, what are adverbs? They are words that describes or tell us more about verbs and adjectives. So let us recall back some examples which will help us to understand how an adverb describes more about the verb and adjective. Let us see example number 1. Ria performed well in the exam. So here we see the subject is Ria, performed is the verb. But how did Ria perform? How was the action being performed? It is well. So the word well is an adverb which is describing the action of Ria, right? So there are so many other examples. Let us see one example about how adverbs describes an adjective. For example, sentence number 4. I saw a very fat lady in the mall. Now in this sentence you can see I is the subject, saw is the verb. Now fat is an adjective which is describing the lady. The lady was fat. But then over there you can see that the word very is an adverb which is adding something to the adjective. It is telling us how fat, to what extent the lady was fat. She was very fat. So in this way we tend to recall back that adverbs are words that describes, that tells us something more about verbs and adjectives. All right, students. Then we have seen the first kind of adverb, adverb of manner. Manner means what? It is the way in which an action is being done. Adverbs that show the way or manner in which actions are done are called adverb of manner. Adverbs that shows the action, how the action is being conducted, how it is being done is called as adverb of manner, and it answers the question how the action is being done. And most of the time it is called as ly words because mostly adverb of manner ends in ly. All right, let us see some example. I was pleasantly surprised. So here, how surprised was I? If I ask the question how, I get the answer pleasantly, and it is an ly word as well, right? So next example, Mary managed the whole situation skillfully. So Mary is the subject, manage is the activity, the action. And if I ask how did Mary manage to handle the situation? Very skillfully. So here skillfully is the adverb of manner. Similarly in sentence number 3, Ravi spoke softly. So here Ravi is the subject, spoke is the verb. And how did he spoke? Very softly, not loudly, but very softly. So it is what? Adverb of manner. Then I hope you have remembered, students. We have done some exercises practice session. And let us come to the next one, adverb of degree. What do you mean by degree? Degree is the level, okay? The extent to which an activity is being done. So adverb of degree tell us more about the degree or intensity of an action. Intensity means the level, okay, of action. It answers the question how much or to what extent. So it basically answers the question how much or to what extent. Okay, now let us see the example. The sum was extremely easy. Now here, if the sentence would be the sum was easy, the sentence would be correct, but without an adverb, right? But if I'm writing the sum was extremely easy, now this word extremely is what? It is describing the easiness of the sum, how easy the sum was. Not quiet, not little bit, but extremely easy. So here the word extremely describes the intensity or the degree of easiness of the sum. Number two, be careful. You almost fell from there. Okay, so here the term almost, the word almost tells us the degree to which the person might fall from the tree. And the third one, Nita runs very fast. Over here you can see very, very fast. Not little bit, but very fast. So basically adverb of degree does what? It tells us about the intensity or the level of the action which is being done. All right. So far we have seen what are adverbs. Adverb of manner, also called as ly words. Adverb of degree, which tells us to what extent or how much an action is being conducted. And let us see the last one, which is called as adverb of place. Adverb of place tells us about the place where an action takes place or happens. So, as the name suggests, adverb of place tells us about what? About the place of action where the action has been taken place. It answers the question where. Okay, adverb of place always answers the question where. Unlike adverb of manner answers the question how, no? And adverb of degree answers the question to what extent or how much. And adverb of place answers the question where. For example, let us go there. So it is there, pointing the action is being done or will be conducted there, right? Number two, Ravi looked around but he couldn't see anyone. So Ravi is the subject, looked is the verb. Where did he look? All around. So it is adverb of place. Number three, Anna went up to get some fresh air. So here you can see Anna is the subject, went is what? It is the action. So went where? Where did Anna go? She went up to get some fresh air. All right, students. So I hope students you have recalled back the concept of adverbs, and you have also recalled back the three different kinds of adverbs, that is adverbs of manner, adverbs of degree, and adverbs of place. So with that we come to the end of today's class. So students, take care, study well. All right, and all the best for your upcoming PT2 exams. Bye bye.